Hey guys, Minnesota State Sirens here. People have been asking for this for quite a while, so I figured I'd deliver. So, it's the Siren tour. Sorry about the mess. Well, I'm talking specifically about the car that's out there because I'm practicing parallel parking for my permit test, or not my permit test, my driver license test. So anyway, here's the Model 2. It's not plugged in at the moment because one of the brushes is out for the Thunderbolt, because holy shit, that is a big horsefly. That is actually scary how big that is. That's terrifying. But anyway, yeah, this isn't operational right now since the brush is being used by the Thunderbolt. Speaking of the Thunderbolt, we'll go check on that real quick. It's almost ready. I'm gonna get a blower for it, but that's not gonna happen this year. Most likely sometime next year. Excuse all these box elder bugs, they're everywhere, it's nasty. So here's the bolt. I need to touch up some paint. You can see right here. Let me turn the lights on in here real quick. There. Like I'm saying, I need to touch up some paint, like right here. I couldn't get it all the way with the angle I was painting it at, so I just needed to mount it, then the rest will get painted. I also need to put those bolts, or those nuts on, hold the horn in place. Here's the workshop, well, some of it. I'm in the process of moving it out of the garage out here to out in the barn, because it was originally in my dad's side of the garage where he keeps his boat. That's a pretty small area, so we moved it out here. So, this is just some stuff that came from the inside of a 2001 contactor box. So, and these are some battery chargers for 2001. But yeah, this is the bolt. Here's a tag for people who want to see that. I'm not quite sure if it'll focus. I'll read it off for you. T2614. So 1000 came from Flint, Michigan. So yeah. Now we will go look at the other sirens. Alright, so back here is all the main sirens. 3T22. Thunderbeam that's in the process of being painted. It just rained out. Damn bird shit all over it, so I'll have to clean that off. It's in the process of being painted. I'm gonna sand this off so it's not super gross looking. This is the 2001. This came from a town in Iowa. I'm not quite sure of the town, but yeah. I don't know where these dents came from. I believe that was when they removed it, or I don't know, could have been damaged during a storm too, but to my knowledge it works. I haven't ran it up yet because I don't have my rectifier hooked up, which I will also show you guys. Here's the tag, 2001 SRN DC, serial number is DC6601B02, so made in 2002, assuming January of 02. 100 amps, 48 volts, and then there's that. There is the battery box. This did not come from the Siren. I just picked this up separately. There's nothing in it besides a couple wires and then a couple battery cases, but it's just empty. So, and then I'm honestly not quite sure what I'm gonna do with 2T or 3T. It's technically a 3T, but one of the solenoids doesn't work, so it's basically a 3T 22.5. So honestly might end up having this sandblasted, which is probably what I'm gonna end up doing in the future. It's very screwed up, the paint, cobwebs all over. It's nasty. I apologize, but yeah. Horns for the 2T, 3T, whatever. Bolt screen holder. Top for the 3T with some washers and bolts and shit in there. Then in here, this is where I'm in the process of moving stuff out. That is the rectifier for the DC manual for FC. Apparently they sold these for $15. That's kind of interesting. This is what the bolt is going to go on. I'm going to put wood on this and steel. Actually, I don't know if it's steel. It might be strong aluminum, but we're gonna put plywood on this. I'm gonna put the blower on top of there. And the only thing left I have to show is this 2001 controller box that I'm using for a radio from a Model 2. There's the antenna, and I just use those scissors to open this since it's locked, so you can't get in it. But yeah, there's just a custom controller I made that's in there, and then yeah, I'd show it, but it's just stupid simple. It's just a relay, a DTMF decoder hooked up to a relay, or it actually has relays on it, and then yeah, and that DTMF decoder is hooked up to a BC75 XLT, and that's what actually acts as the radio. And yeah, that's really it. If you guys enjoy this type of stuff, let me know in the comments. I'll maybe do more of these videos if I get any more Sirens. But that's it for today, so take care.